Tonight, that unrelenting deep freeze making that drive home dangerous for millions. Look at this. As far south as Houston, a city bus giving up. Couldn't go any further on the sheets of ice. The passengers had to simply get off. All the way to the north, and this firefighter in New Jersey, everything frozen behind him there, and the accidents across more than 24 states tonight. The license plate there saying it all. Impossible driving in Texas. And here's why this evening. A surge of Arctic air stretching all the way to the Gulf Coast. New Orleans, normally 62 degrees. Tonight, 32. Meteorologist Ginger Z right here. Will it really be Super Bowl Sunday this year or a different day because of the cold? But first, ABC Steve Osensami on the urgent call for drivers to stay home.
Your exit ramp to 45 is closed.
Authorities today warning people to stay off the roads, and so many people aren't listening. 2 people died in traffic accidents in Louisiana. Police near Austin, Texas tell us they've responded to more than 250 crashes, and Houston had double that.
You okay? You're crying.
Amy Alexander went out for a run to the grocery store and got into a wreck along the way.
You can't control it. You hit a patch of ice and you're gone. That's it.
And here's what happened to a Houston police officer helping back up this bus that got stuck on the ice. Hopefully that didn't hurt. Outside Chicago, they reopened I-94 this morning after this terrible pileup. 3 people died. Witnesses say it looked like a war zone.
The collision was just like boom. It was like louder than a gunshot.
It was heartbreaking work for firefighters in Quebec, Canada. So cold they're having to use steam to melt the ice at the scene of this deadly fire at a senior's home. At least 8 people were killed. Dozens are unaccounted for, and they're worried there are still victims inside behind the ice.
Every person that's involved in this operation, every partner that's here, people are working very hard.
At this burning apartment complex in Nicholasville, Kentucky,
I was out there, my jacket half on.
the shivering firefighters worked in shifts, moving 14 families to warming shelters. And all of this cold comes as many families are already spending more on fuel to heat their homes. Nearly 6 million Americans who use propane are now paying nearly $1 more a gallon than they did just last week. Today is the first time in 5 years that families here in the Houston area have seen any measurable amount of snow or ice. That threat now moves east towards Louisiana tonight. David?
A bundled up Steve Osensami leading us off. Steve, thank you. I want to bring in meteorologist Ginger Z. Ginger, you were just telling me snow and colder next week?
Can you believe it? Colder next week. It is really unbelievable for many folks who have been just in this frozen tundra of what we've called most of the U.S. But I want to show you the snow first because this weekend will be relatively mild. I hate using that word when it's still going to be in the teens, but look at that, 1 to 3 inches overall. Some spots, especially lake effect snow, could see 6 to 10. That's the first of 3 shots in the next 5 days. And then that cold. This is the intense injection of Monday night. We go into early Tuesday morning. You see that deep navy color up there? 20 below zero. Look over where New York City is, because by Tuesday into early Wednesday morning, we are hardly at that white color, which would be 0.
Another week of this, and we've been talking about this since GMA this morning. Super Bowl Sunday or Super Bowl a different day?
Well, Super Bowl Sunday, I believe it will be on Sunday. Looks like it's going to be a little more mild, but does that mean in the 20s with snow or rain in the 40s? The models are all over the place right now. We'll have a much better idea by Monday.
All right. Ginger, thank you.